Again, dito po. Again, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat and welcome to the second day of our SPMS Caravan. So we would like to welcome everyone, especially our resource speaker, our subject matter expert, our Director, Helene Grace Ramos. Hello po. Yan, talakpakan po natin si Director. Kasama natin muli ngayon. And syempre, we also have here our PS Director, Director Cesar R. Pedraza. Yan, good morning po. Palakpakan po natin. Everyone? Okay, yan. So tayo po ay magsisimula na. To acknowledge our participants for this morning, let's all welcome with a warm round of applause the PES Director, Director Cesar R. Pedraza. Sir, please take it away.
Thank you, Camille. Good morning again on the day 2 of the SPMS Caravan. To acknowledge our fellow directors, Director Beng of FMS, and of course our subject matter expert, Director Grace, and all the participants today. So with that, we may proceed with the next steps. Thank you.
All right, maraming salamat po, Director Cesar. Now, to have a recap of our day 1 session, tawagin po natin the PSPDPD Chief, Dr. Ruel A. Sancho. Palakpakan po natin.
Sa ating lahat. I'm actually asked to do a recap of the sessions that we had yesterday. Maalala ko bago tayo naghiwa-hiwalay, I actually gave my takeaway points from the lecture that was delivered by Director Grace kahapon. So para lang may kuha natin yung participation ng ibang participants dito for today's session, maybe I'd like to ask one representative from the services and the regional offices to also give us the points that they have learned from yesterday's session. Okay po ba yan, Ma'am Grace? Okay po. Siguro umpisa natin, of course sa PES hindi na ako magbibigay. Andiyan ang aming senior officers who were also here. So we can ask them to share kung ano naman ang natutunan nila kahapon. I suppose they were listening. PES rep, we have our director, we have our OIC of STRAED. Maybe we can ask one of them to give their insights on the lecture yesterday. Ay, Sir Junji pala nasa likod. Malaki pero hindi pa nakita. Nasa likod. Babalikan daw po natin namin mga taga-PES. Yung taga-regions, ma'am, si Sir Jerry.
Hi, good morning, ma'am, sirs. So kahapon, I would like to share one insight that I think is an eye-opener rin sa mga participants. Ina-mention po ni ma'am that not all activities talaga ay pwede nating lagyan ng assessment, no? May mga activities talaga tayo, mga intervening, and some of them ay even kumakain nung several man hours natin. But sa dami niyan, hindi talaga natin kaya lagyan lahat. But to the best that we can, we could account or should account yung other indicators and our other activities para maseta natin ng performance measure. So, ayun po. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sir Jerry. So now maybe we can ask a representative from FMS. Nawala yung katabi ko dito si Ma'am Beng. Pero nandito na si Ma'am Ellie. Ma'am Ellie, we are being asked to actually give us yung ano bang naalala mo tungkol dun sa lecture ni Ma'am Grace yesterday. Wala ka mic dyan. Alright. Si Ma'am Tercida po muna.
In fairness kay Ma'am Ellie, kapapasok lang niya, nagulat siya. Ano? May report? Anyways, for me naman, sa STRAED, I really appreciate this orientation, Ma'am Grace, for this one. Kasi we were clarified on certain matters. And ang pinaka-takeaway ko talaga, it's good because I fully agree that we will just present the outputs or the outcomes of what we did. and not counting on the details doon sa main. Siguro, it will just appear in the IPCR, but the DPCR o PCR should contain already only the outputs, yung kung anong pinaka-outputs or outcomes ng mga ginawa namin. Kasi medyo ano ako doon sumasabit ako doon sa pagka na DPCR, yung bilangan ba na bibilangin mo talaga lahat-lahat. I have to integrate all the outputs ng mga individuals, no? And also, I learned some things on the standard. There are things na mayroong sinet na standard ang CSC, and there are those that bahala yung office or agency or sa DOST to decide kung anong aming metrics na susundin. Anong mga measurements, ano. So, pero meron namang certain things na talagang we have to adhere to the standard that CSC has set. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Ma'am Tercy. So, Ma'am Ellie, may we hear your thoughts? Ito na sa'yo, Ma'am.
Ayaw yata ito.
Yung mga natandaan ko lang yung kahapon na diniscuss natin, syempre lahat dapat nakalink sa objective ng issue ng DOST, and yung sa amin naman nakalink lahat sa isang objective ng FMS. So ang naan ko lang kahapon, na-discover ko, hindi naman pala 60-30-10 ang standard, pwedeng mabago. Depende sa napag-usapan sa department. Ang magandang nakuha ko doon na dapat talaga yung SPMS, yung ating strategic planning, naka-relate sa budget calendar and the planning calendar. Experience nga namin kapag budget preparation, nahirapan kami dun sa budget proposal kasi walang means ng verification kung ang proposal for the next year and the 2 years forward estimates. So ang budget ginagawa na lang, ito siguro, katulad nun, ang ginagawa na lang namin, nag-mini budget hearing for anong proposal mo for next year. So wala yung shortcut, parang shortcut. Pero kung magagawa na to, mas mainam. So and also dapat ang mga offices nakalink sa objective ng division or service. Thank you.
Siguro po my takeaway yesterday is that we are always operating on the premise of ideal, where in fact, in reality, there are concerns that we have to face and we have to adjust to it. For example, yun nga po, walang office order na signed, and those things wherein in reality dapat marunong din tayo mag-adjust. So that is my main takeaway, na we should not operate on the ideal, but we need to not be rigid enough so that we could be agile and adjust to the realities in the civil service.
Representatives from PES, from FMS, ALS, parang ang natitira na lang sa services ay yung IAS. And sorry, I failed to recognize, we also heard the insights from the regional offices from Sir Jerry Palama. Thank you.
Okay, good morning po. Ang key takeaways po namin, first, yung cascading po ng targets ay interplay of different or various offices ng agency, wherein we do not have to wait for like for example higher level of the commitment na before we can do our own or do our performance commitment at the level ng like for example ng internal audit service, and that goes the same with the divisions ng internal audit service. Also, what else? I guess that's first. And what else is yan?
In addition po dun sa sinabi po ni Ma'am Olive, key takeaways rin po namin yung OPCR po, if not yet signed po ng director, pwede pa rin daw po tayong mag-proceed sa performance evaluation. Kasi sometimes daw po, sabi nga po ni Ma'am, by May or June, hindi pa po signed yung ating mga OPCRs. So another key takeaways din po is yung hindi rin po lahat pala ng performance indicators natin is kailangan may quality, efficiency and timeliness yung QAT po. Yan po. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, tapos na po yata tayo except for the executive office representatives. Sino pa ba dito ang mga taga-executive offices? Si Cherry po ang ngumingiti. Ma'am Cherry.
Thank you, sir. Hindi nga po ko tumitingin sa inyo. Sir, ang pinaka key takeaway ko po is yung kung how to choose the indicator. So, ang dami nating pwedeng maging indicators, di ba? So, but we can be strategic. We can also be, ano tawag doon? Tactful. Parang choosing the indicators that we're already sure that we can deliver. But on the other side, pwede rin tayo maging strategic if you want to, be strategic and address the parang pain points. So put it in the indicator para the people will work on it. And set a target na hindi naman masyadong mataas pero reasonable. So yun po yung pinaka-takeaway ko. And then there should be a balancing act between being ideal and what is doable.
Thank you. It's nice to hear your inputs, no? What you think are what are your key takeaways from yesterday's. I just like to say before we start, on the part of the CSC, we've been implementing this. Siyempre kami first to implement. Baka naman hindi namin i-implement yung system namin, no? That we developed. We've been implementing this since 2012. And until now, may mga challenges pa din. But to a certain extent, we have somehow adopted practices that made the process easier. But there's still a lot of opportunities for improvement. Oh, yan, kasi di ba, very ISO, di ba? There's always that goal of continuous improvement. Okay? Sige. Now, when I discussed with the team of TOST for the design of our two-day engagement, so for the second day, we would do just a mini workshop. I would like to just walk you through on how do we develop indicators, and we could take this today is an opportunity for us to take a look at the practices of DOST insofar as the implementation of the SPMS is concerned. So I sent to Ma'am Isa, bali we have 2 templates lang to accomplish. And then as mentioned yesterday, you will be divided into services. Now, let's not be pressured with the workshop. This is more of a workshop / work through because the actual work is in your respective offices when you sit down and implement the SPMS. Okay? So next, I'd like to show this slide. I'm sure you're familiar with this slide. So ito pala, this is your strategy map. And what is a strategy map? What is a strategy map? It is actually a visual representation of the direction, the strategic directions that an organization would like to go through. Okay, so it takes into consideration what would be your vision, your core values, and your mission. Okay, so I was looking at your strat map, and the coverage, of course, is 2023 to 2028. Presumably, this is the coverage of the more of the term of the current administration. Kasi syempre, since you belong to the executive department, very important to frame your strategic plan framework on that particular ano. Now, I see your strategy map. So dapat of the squares in this strategy map, what you should know by heart are the topmost three: the mission, core values, and vision. Okay. Now, when an organization takes into formulates its mission, it is actually an articulation of its core mandate. Na tayong mga ano, like for the CSC, since we are the central HR of the bureaucracy, we our mission is in Filipino kasi, di ba? I'm sure lagi niyo naririnig do. Gawing lingkod bayani ang bawat kawani. So that's the ano. To make every civil servant a servant hero in English. So that has been our mission, articulation of our mission since 2010. Okay. During the time of Chair Duque, we formulated that mission, and until now, yung pa rin yung ginagamit namin. Now, core values are at the heart of an organization's practice. The core values must be imbibed in everything that you do. And what I see here is your core values are service, commitment, innovation, ethics, nurturance, collaboration, and excellence. Now, one of the key words here, definitely as the DOST, is innovation. And then, as you can see, yung service, yung collaboration, excellence, ethics are actually aligned with the values of the bureaucracy. Do you know what's the values of the bureaucracy? Patriotism, integrity, excellence, and spirituality or love of God and country. Love of God. PIES. Ganda ng ano, no? Acronym. Buko PIE. PIES. So, yun, PIES. So, that is actually the four core values. Now, when you look at the four core values of the bureaucracy, nandiyan dyan actually yan, iba lang yung wording. Diba? May excellence kayo, may ethics kayo, that is integrity, diba? Medyo wala nga lang spirituality dito. Pero siguro yung spirituality that can be maybe likened to nurturance or maybe medyo wala lang yung spirituality do sa values. But then again, I think yung spirituality kasi science di ba? Have you known the debate between science and religion? But then that's another story. Okay. Vision. DOST as the leading enabler and provider of science, technology, and innovation, or STI, explicit solutions towards national development. So that's your vision. Okay. Mission, of course, to direct, lead, and coordinate the country's scientific, technological, and innovative efforts geared towards maximum economic and social benefits for the people. Ganda ng mission nyo, tsaka vision. Ang observation ko lang, yung vision nyo, walang year. When do you, kasi di ba vision, may timeline dapat ang vision. Kailan nyo ine-envision na ma-achieve yan? Yun. Tapos, in some organizations, yung vision, dapat meron kayong, ang tawag dito, mga vivid descriptions that you believe that once you have achieved them, would lead to the achievement of the vision. Now, it presupposes that your outcomes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, your 5 outcomes here contributes to the fulfillment of the vision and the mission. So that's the purpose of the strategy map. Why is it that the mission and the vision usually nasa topmost, and then yung mga strategies, etc., nasa bandang baba? Because yun nga ang meaning niya, the strategies, no? Yung outcomes 1, 2, 3, and 4, am I correct in thinking that these are the outcomes when you fulfill your mandate? That is mandate driven. Yung outcomes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yung mandato nyo mismo yan, di ba? Kasi if you would look at the strategic objectives from SI1 to SI16, you can see that these are the various areas of science that you are involved in, di ba? Right? Like knowledge, di ba? Science and technology talents, food security, health and nutrition, etc. Right? And then if you would look at outcome for sustainability institutionalized, S13, environmental sustainability, ecosystems resilience, smart and sustainable communities, improve access to clean and green energy. Now, all of your strategics 1 to 16 are the strategic objectives of your different programs and also the programs of your attached agencies. Tama. Okay, so that in a nutshell is what the DOST is doing in the service of the Filipino. Ito yung strategies na i-adapt ninyo. Okay. Now, let's look now at outcome 5. DOST systems governance strengthened and harmonized. If I'm going to look at strategic objective 17 to 20, these are internal, right? Okay. Kaya siya nasa baba. Now, if you would see, yung logic ng isang strategy map, nasa baba yung internal. Kailangan yung pagalingin ang internal systems nyo, system governance, di ba? Strengthen and harmonize. And strategic objective 17 to 20 are the strategies that you will adopt in order to strengthen DOST as a department. Then, if you get, in order, a strong DOST, okay, a strong DOST or a highly improved DOST would contribute to the achievement of the upper 4 outcomes. Okay, so you know logic ng map. Then, of course, if you fulfill the 4 outcomes, this will help fulfill your vision and your mission. Okay. Now, for a strategic framework, if in the future you would want to improve this, may I suggest that you also incorporate the strategic objectives or the outcomes provided for in the Philippine Development Plan. Ilagay niyo sa taas, pero ibang color, sir. Why? So that, in a nutshell, ayan na ba yan? Ay, luma ba to? Ay, oo, sinabi ko na dapat nasa PDP. O, meron daw palang new and improve. Mamaya pakita mo, ma'am. Siguro we could share later, no? Pero dapat mas maganda talaga nasa taas yung chapter ng Philippine Development Plan. If you get a copy of the Philippine Development Plan, nasa NEDA website yon, you don't have to read the entire thing. You should know as an organization ano ang chapter nyo. And if you get a copy of the chapter, and definitely, ilang chapters involve ang DOST? Isa lang? Ilan? 6 chapters. O, di ba? Kami nga, isa lang eh. 14. Okay? So, medyo mahaba mabasahin yon. Okay? 6 chapters. Yeah. Oo. Yan. Oo. So, dapat naka-incorporate dito. Pero ito pa rin yung outcomes. Yan pa din yung outcomes. Okay. Now, how is this relevant? How is this relevant to our exercise? When you do your OPCRs, yung bawat opisina, dapat naka-reflect anong strategic objective that you connect. You could actually reflect outcome 5, lalo na yung mga internal, no, yung mga STO and gas. Outcome 5, and then ano dito sa SI 17, 18, 19, and 20 na you connect to. Okay? Medyo hindi, wala lang ako dito sa strategy map ninyo, wala ako masyadong makitang strategic objectives that connect to the internal. Because there are some strategy maps, they would show on the finance side, on the learning and growth, yun mga people, yun dapat. Unless you would, ano na? Oh, pero all in one. All in one siya. Yeah, pwedeng ganon. S18. Di lahat ng mga lahat ng mga STO and gas yan ang ano nila. Build robust institutional capacity. Mm. But it's not specific. Yeah, but yun lang. When you will need to further define building robust institutional capacity. You would need to define. Kasi may iba, may ibang strategy maps, they would further break down yung strategies ng internal to your strategy map. This is very nice, but there is also that option that you would further break it down to perspectives. Kasi yung S18, lahat ng perspectives nandyan, I presume. Yeah, lahat yung perspective ng finance and resources, yung perspective ng partnerships, perspective ng learning and growth. Kung dun siya, okay lang naman. Okay. Now, what is the connection of all of the strategic objectives to your OPCR? In order for an organization to imbibe the different strategic objectives, like for example, when you look at this map, ang question dyan, saan kayo dyan? IAS, the Internal Audit Group, saan kayo dyan? Yes.
Hello. Supposedly all-encompassing siya, ma'am, because we are supposed to vet on these things, vet on this outcome. But
Lahat?
as of like we are trying to look at the different outcomes. I mean, we're trying to intervene in terms of our audit engagement dyan po sa iba't ibang outcome. But as of yesterday din po, we are contemplating if we can be under the outcome number 5. So, yeah. Actually, that's dun po sa exercise, dun po dun sa template po namin. Because, like for example, doon sa, we're going to identify the strategic pillar, the indicator, nakablanko po siya because that's what we were contemplating pa rin po as of
Oo.
hanggang ngayon because we're supposed to look into the outcome number 1. I mean, from the within the purview of the internal audit service, we are to look at outcome number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I mean, kung saan kami sisiksik or saan kami lulugar dyan, we are contemplating on outcome number 5.
5 talaga. 5 talaga. Kasi tignan nyo, dun sa S17 to 20, mas 18 and 19 kayo. S18 and S19. Because what's the goal of internal audit? 'Di ba? Continuous improvement, ethics, etc. Okay. Oo. Definitely, yung mga attached agencies and ROs who provide frontline services, outcomes 1 to 3 to 4 sila. Definitely. Your strategies from outcomes 1 to 4, that is operations. And based on the wordings, outcome 5, that's more of internal. Okay? More of internal. And sinabi nga ni ma'am, it's more of broad strokes eh. So hindi na siya break down into perspectives. Okay. Importanteng alam nyo to kung saan kayo lulugar dyan. Halimbawa, yung sa, ano ba yung food, nyo, attached agency, FNR. Oo, di ba? Sila yun. Sila yung S2s. Sila yung strategic objective 2. Okay. I have a question. Yung bawat strategic objective nyo ba dyan, meron kayong metrics dyan as an agency? May panukatan kayo? Oo, supposed to be, sabi ni ma'am. Kasi kung meron kang strategy map, ang next nan would be the enterprise scorecard, your scorecard. So, dapat yung bawat strategic objective may panukatan. So, yun yung sinasabi ko, yung build robust institutional capacity. It's broad, it would cover all internal systems, but what would be your measures for that? Okay, may mga panukatan dapat yan. Okay. Now, you will use this as a reference because in our workshop, we would be needing i-identify nyo dapat what strategic objective do you belong to. Okay. Now, this is, alam kinuha sa no, sa documentation, may tatak pa na uncontrolled eh. Okay, so this is your organizational chart. Okay, this is your organizational chart. So, you know where you are in that organizational chart. So, dapat alam nyo yan. Ang ganda nga nitong organizational chart nyo kasi pati divisions reflected. Sa CSC, yung org chart namin, hindi Pero alam mo, ang napansin ko dito sa org chart ninyo, yung mga key offices ng central, kadalasan division lang. Division siya. Sa CSC kasi, alam ni Ma'am Isa to, sa CSC kasi, isang buong opisina yan. Isang buong office. Halimbawa, yung personnel, sa CSC, isang buong office yan. Office for Human Resource and Development. Headed by a Director 4. Yung IAS namin, isang opisina din yan. Headed also by Director 4. Oh. D4 naman din, ma'am. Ayan. Okay. Yun. So ano, yun ang ano doon, yun, baka kasi you have to consider, very important kasi ang mga ilang opisina, tapos dito division siya. So baka yung needs ng department may be quite, it would be challenging to meet the needs of the department, especially if there are few people. But then again, that is the reality of government, government agencies. Lagi tayong kulang sa tao. You know why? You know bakit nagkukulang na tayo sa tao? Kasi nagkoko- nagiging complicated na yung ating mga organizations. That's why the goal, if you cannot add more people, you have to innovate. You have to go through technology para at least ma-fill in yung ano, yung problem of lack of people. Okay. So I posted here the strategy map and then of course the org chart. So this can be used as your reference. Okay? Okay. Ito pa rin di ba yung org chart, organizational chart nyo, no? Ito pa din, ano? Ito yung nabigay sa akin eh. Okay. Okay, now let's do our workshop. Our workshop is simple. The time now is 10:45. So I'll give you more than an hour to finish this. So I think you've grouped yourselves into service. So we would be having 4 groups later in the plenary. Ito yung gagawin natin. Ito yung instructions. Okay? Medyo ni-revise ko ng konti. First, okay? You will be grouped according to services daw. So that will be your learning team. Okay? And then, you will choose one office in your team. Just one office. So, medyo pagmunihan din na ninyo kung ano yung sa palagay niyo yung office that would be easy to do, no, this exercise. But although you are going to choose just one office, one OPCR, I would like you to collaborate with one another when you're going to do this. Ano. Now, choose from the OPCR of the chosen office, you choose 2 objectives or 2 indicators only. Dalawa lang dalawa lang. Hindi ko papagawa yung buo OPCR at ano yun, torture na lang pag So just choose 2 objectives or indicators that align to the org level objective. The org level objective is the strategic objective. Ito yung org level. Ito yung org level objective. Yung SI1 to SI20 nyo, that is org level or agent level. Agency level objectives. Okay? Okay? And then, okay. So dapat, marereflect to Okay? Let's go back to the instructions. Okay? Choose 2 objectives or indicators that align with the org level objective. Okay. Now, when you look at the indicator, determine if it is SMART, S-M-A-R-T. Okay? If not, pwede nyo i-revise yung indicator or yung objective. Okay? Now, you do the same for the division level and the individual level. So dapat yung objective, ito yung cascading exercise natin. So ano yung objective? Dapat ang piliin yung 2 objectives, makakascade siya, division, and then individual. Okay? You will use template 1. No? Use the template 1 provided. Okay. Next, dalawang templates kasi to. For 1, isa lang yung sa number 5 and 6, for 1 OPCR level objective. So from the 2 na pinili nyo, pili kayo ng isa. Okay? For 1 OPCR level objective, provide for the dimensions to be rated kung Q, E, T, how it will be and how it will be rated. How will the accomplishments be validated? You will use template 2. Okay? And then after we're done with all of that, I'll give you for an hour to do this. We will report after lunch. Okay. So ito yung ano ngayon. Remember, always check your alignment with the mandate or strategic pillars or your Prexy. Is it core, strategic, or support? Is it smart? Are the measures meaningful? Ito yung sinabi ko yesterday. Outcomes and outputs ba siya? Are your targets challenging? Does it consider relevant data and factors? O, distribution of weights. Pero later na yan pag nagsa OPCR. Calibration. Okay? Now, how will the accomplishments be validated? This is template 1. Okay. Yung left side, depende kung core, kung strategic, or support. But may I suggest you just focus on the indicators under core. Okay. Yung first column, agency. Ano yung strategic objective or strategic pillar? Ano yung indicator? Di ba you have strategic objectives? Dapat meron kayong indicators doon, bawat doon. And then, ano yung target? Okay? And then, we go to the OPCR. Yung indicator, dapat related to the strategic pillar. Dapat related siya, ha? Okay. Then, what is the target? Now, you just put here yung dimensions. Ilagay nyo kung QE or T. Okay? And then you could provide a brief description how it is rated. Okay? Then, cascade down to division. Ano yung indicator related to the office indicator? Ano yung target? How rated? How is it rated? QET. And then individual and so on. Okay. Understand? You understand? So, dapat connected siya. Okay? So I would like you to do this workshop template for 2 indicators. 2 indicators. Okay. You have the option to have yung workshop 1 template, pwedeng 2 opisina yan. Pwedeng isang opisina lang. Okay? Halimbawa, sa isang grupo, magkasama si finance tsaka si HR. Pwedeng yung isang indicator belonging to the finance office, yung isang indicator belonging to HR. Okay? Yung mga region groups, definitely, isang region lang yan. Okay? So, yun ang ano natin. And the purpose of workshop template 1 is to see how is it cascaded down to the office, down to the division, and down to the individual. Okay. Workshop template 2. Pili lang kayo ng isang indicator na OPCR, OPCR. Now, you will reflect the indicator under measure. Sino yung owner? Owner is usually the office. Ano yung operational definition niya? Ano yung formula? What is the source of the data or the data collection method? What is the means of verification? Yung means of verification, anong report, anong document, ano yung source ng data. And then usually the users of information. Okay? You will do workshop template 2 for just 1 indicator. Okay? Isa lang. Para lang makita ko yung exercise, pakita lang natin yung exercise na to. Okay? And then after which we go to plenary. We will do plenary after lunch kasi I'll give you 1 hour to fulfill. So ang makikita natin, tatlong slides. Tatlong slides ang makikita ko. Pero you could extend kung hindi kasya, pwede naman magdagdag ng slide, no, if you want. Pero I will see 3 slides. The first 2 slides will cover the 2 indicators that I would like you to do this exercise. And then the third slide, choose 1 indicator to fill this up. Okay? Sige. May tanong? May tanong? You have questions? I sent this to Ma'am Isa. Ma'am, ano, paano? Ano? Ay, hindi. Yung ngayon, ma'am, ito yung updated. Oo, yung updated. So, actually, I could share it sa Google Meet or ano. Paano kaya? Na kay Ma'am Isa kasi, kabibigay ko lang. Forward. Okay? Two ang wala. Yung binigay ko sa iyo, ma'am. Ito ma'am, yung latest. SPMS DOST Day 2. Oh, yun. Ito yun. Okay? Sige, you can siguro find a comfortable place. Tapos we converge after lunch. Would that be okay, Ma'am Isa? Okay. Sige. Yeah.
Ito po kasi yung working document na ito yung sinasabi ko sa kanya na we're contemplating kung kami because when we
Ang tanong ko lang dyan,
check ko yung yung sub strategy, it will not some sort that's all.
oh, ito. Pwede kasi may sub-strategies pa kayo.
Ito po, 19 and 20 ganyan.
Ito yun. Ito. Siya dito. Ito. Ano, breakdown pa pala siya. May sub-strategies.
So, better.
All right, may we request po ang ating grouping ay per service. So mag-group po ang lahat ng mga taga-ALS, FMS, PS. Tapos yung executive offices po, USEX. Yan, regions po na nandito.
For example, internal audit, ang isa sa mga namin, yung auditor online. So, ito po yung for the itself, the divisions, kasi yesterday, parang isa lang kasi yung
So I think yung grupo po ng ALS ay nandito po. And then PS, dito na lang po siguro sa gilid. Dito po tayo. Ang USEX po, dyan po dito sa ating right.
Tapos yung dito, yung ito.
Sa right po ang executive offices.
Pero gagawa niyo ng ganito. Yan, gagawa niyo nito.
Dito po, dito po ang
Ilalagay mo yung
PES.
indicator, yung audit plan, honor kayo, ano yung ops definition. Kung kailangan i-define. Pero pwede kasi sometimes yung measure, ulitin mo lang yung ops.
And dito po.
Yung ops.
PS will be led by Director Cesar Pedraza. Ang ALS po, sino po ang inyong lead po dyan? Si Sir John daw po. Na-joke ako. Si Attorney Angel, kasama natin. Hello po. And ang FMS po will be led by Director Raquel Vendia. Yan. All right. Yung executive offices daw po, isang grupo na lang po. Siguro sama na po yung DLLO and USEX po. Isang grupo na lang po kayo. Doon daw po sa gilid, sabi ni Sir Gary. Yan. Opo. Doon daw po yung executive offices. Opo. Dito po ang PES sa side na ito. Nandito rin po, may executive offices din po dito. May executive offices din po dito. Dito po yung USEC STS. Isang group na lang po yung executive offices. ROs, STS, RDIs. Isang grupo na lang po. Okay. Okay, so magkaiba daw po yung executive offices and then yung units, mag-group na lang po. Okay. Units under the executive offices dun daw po and then dito po yung executive offices. Yes, opo. Okay, yan. So, you can start na po. Again, nandito po ang ALS, FMS, PES, executive offices, and the units po.
Um, please choose, please choose a documenter and a reporter. Yung, bawa naman kayo doon kay documenter, dapat iba na po mag-report. Okay lang daw po. Kung okay lang kay report, kay documenter, sige. Ika nga sabi ni Chef RV kung saan kayo masaya.
Again, as instructed po by Director Grace, meron po tayong documenter and reporter po. Okay? Yan. So, pwede po tayo mag-assign during our discussion. Alright. So, enjoy po natin yung workshop. Okay, yung mga kasama po natin via Google Meet, pwede nyo pong i-try yung ating pong workshop. Yung template po will be sent po. Napadala na po yung template. Sa inyong offices na lang po kayo mag-groupings. Yan. By regions po. Okay?
Good morning po. Siguro for everyone po, ito yung pinagawa sa ating strategy map for the DOST system. So it already shows the Ambition 2040 and also the Pagtanaw 2050. Then yung next po, itong gamitin natin ng ano, this one. Oy, Jervin, ba't ayaw? Walang internet? Ano ba yan? So yung next portion, yung third row, it shows the PDP immediate goals. And then we have the following chapters where DOST has identified its contribution to the Philippine Development Plan. So ito yung chapters. So we have chapters 2, chapters 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Ang next US strategic plan. So it already shows the mission, core values, and vision, and the DOST 4 pillars. So for us to accomplish or to achieve the 4 pillars, we have the 5 outcomes with the following strategies. So hindi natin masyadong titignan yung 5 strategies, lalo na kung sa central office tayo kasi we all know ang central office po directly contributes to outcome 5, which is the DOST system governance, strengthened and harmonized. Jervin, hindi ko magamit yung high-tech mo na TV. And then we have the 11 key priority areas. Pero this one, sa DOS system po itong perspective na to. Pagdating sa DOS CO, dito lang po tayo sa 5 magfo-focus since we are really a service provider to the DOST system. Okay, check natin. So dito tayo. Yun, ang galing. For outcomes 1, 2, 3, and 4, contribute naman ng CEO to our executive offices as oversight for the oversight functions. So remember, talagang So yun po yung ating link sa mga DOST attached agencies, yung ating oversight function sa kanila. So in terms of human well-being, wealth creation, wealth protection, and sustainability, the DOST attached agencies and the regional offices, they will have their own programs and projects to achieve these outcomes. And then they will be monitored or yung leadership and direction will be provided naman ng ating mga executive leaders. And then we have the 11 priority areas kung saan ito po yung priorities ni Secretary Solidum. Okay. So next po, so paano naman natin ililink si DOST Central Office? So since dito nga tayo sa high-tech, di ba? Dito tayo sa 5. If you would recall po ang central office under the De La Peña administration, we identified 4 strategic initiatives to encompass the mandate of the DOS Central Office. Ito po yun, yung policy development planning, S&T resource development and management, cooperation, and STI support services. So basically, dito pa rin po umiikot yung mandate ng central office. So I think lahat naman po naka-align na tayo dito sa 4 yellow boxes for the strategic initiatives. Yung sumunod na box, itong final 2 layers, ito naman yung major trust, also lifted from the previous stat plan natin. But I think the major trust po ng central office ay still valid po up to now kasi we still have the following major trust. So naka-identify pa rin dyan. So meaning ang mga possible na mag-enhance po ay itong mga major trust and the activities under each of the major trust natin. Okay po. Opo. And then for the regional offices naman, proposed pa lang po ito for the regional offices because we still need to sit down with USECSAM. We identified po, in addition po sa function ng central office, we identified two major functions ng regional offices which are technology transfer and commercialization. Masusum ba siya? Hindi, no? Paano ba ito masusum? Hindi masusum. Itong technology transfer and commercialization and testing and calibration services for regional offices po. And then we listed 4 major trusts, yung setup, SES, Smart and STW celebration. Pero propose lang to, hindi pa naman ito cast in stone. Parang based on the discussion lang, we were able to call this out. Pero we still need to sit down with USEC for validation. So ito lang yung proposed strategy map para maging guide lang po. Sige, thank you po. Yun lang naman po.